Guys, this is Mark with Strength Ministries with today's encouraging word coming from the book of 1 Peter chapter 4. And before we get into it, I challenge you to read the entirety of the chapter. As a matter of fact, I challenge you to read the entirety of the book. But let's get into verses 1 and 2 here. And again in 1 Peter chapter 4. Since therefore Christ suffered in the flesh, arm yourselves with the same way of thinking. For whoever has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin, so as to live for the rest of the time in the flesh, no longer for human passions, but for the will of God. Long story really short. As a child of God, it's not going to be easy to live the way He wants us to. But if we get into God's Word, we truly seek His face and truly have an open conversation with Him every day, I promise you, it'll be worth it in the end. Just as Galatians 2:20 tells us that we are crucified with Christ, nevertheless we live, yet not I, but Christ lives in us. In the life which we now live, we live in the faith of the Son of God who loves us and who gave Himself for us. Think on those things today.